It's quite cold at the minute, so I'm really grateful for my coat. I'm grateful for the fact that I have my hat, raspberry beret. I'm grateful for the bag. I'm grateful I can pick up Christmas cards. I feel very grateful for family and friends, wherever they may be. I feel grateful for those that are able to celebrate wedding anniversaries for so long and able to have a very family orientated place. I feel very grateful that I was raised up there. I'm grateful for people that are able to contribute and have been contributing and support this account, support my videos, support everything. I'm very grateful and thankful for those that supported my children as well. I'm very grateful for the jobs that I have applied for that I didn't end up getting because I guess in the end they weren't meant for me. I'm grateful to Sunita, who's been fantastic with people placing direct or placing people direct. So yes, I have actually written out a GoFundMe page, and I have been also torn between asking and not asking. And for the actual reasons is because, as I said, different areas sometimes have different sides to them. And when you look at a place to stay, you can get benefits in one way and another way there could be disadvantages. So there's things that are still being followed up with the house that I'm currently at, and I'm very grateful for that. However, as winter comes in, there are factors I didn't know about condensation, because all of the actual, literally, all of the houses that I have been in, and the one that I was very grateful and thankful to be part owner of, and owner of before I became a part owner of. But I'm grateful for that too. And so regardless of however many, whether it's one or two or, okay, on one hand, yes, it does count, it counts majorly, and on the other hand, it doesn't count. So it's just depending on what you choose to look at. So as I said, however, for me, it's literally been books that need publishing, agents that I did begin to speak to, and to be honest, when you're managing your energy, you manage what you let into your subconscious, and you also manage what it is that you speak. Some people will be like, no, you have to speak it out. Tell me what's going on. You know, this, that, and the other. But if it doesn't serve you at that moment, then that's okay. If it distracts you from what you were wanting to do for that day and you're continuing on with what you're doing, then that's okay. There is a fine line between the two, and that is why my why, because I will admit that for me it was very much a case of, okay, it's subconscious, I can do this, it's mind over matter, and I'm going to get the hell up and I'm going to keep on doing it, and you know, we can do it, there's no freaking way anyone's going to say no. And it wasn't until, well, my body told me otherwise. So we had an interesting conversation, and there's different things that when you look back you can say, well, okay, there was this bit, there was this bit, there was this bit, and I may go into that a little bit further at another time. So as I say this is why I say when you manage your energy, and different people talk about different things when it comes to well-being. Literally, it's like forever forward, it's like coffee beans. At the end of the day, you're still speaking about the same product, and the experts will also say to you it will depend on the different coffee beans, and it depends on the texture, and it depends on how the different factors are that contribute to that, whether it's a coffee bean from Costa Rica, whether it's a coffee bean that's grown locally. I don't know about coffee beans. I know about coffee in the sense of a consumer. However, that's about as far as it goes. And also as a barista, that I trained to become a barista. And I did actually do barista. I did work as a barista. Maybe that's where the love of coffee came from. So every time Forever Forward comes through, I just, as this key, that gets my attention. So anyway, that's what I felt to say. So if you take anything from this, it is knowing that yes, say, you're doing the work in such a way that you're avoiding the burnout and that you can enjoy it as well. That's where the fun factor comes in. That's when, you're going to work and you've got your comrades around you and you're having a good time speaking with them and doing different things for them. And yet if that's not happening for whatever reason, then trust that you're being prepared for something else. Because if anybody had turned around and said to me before I became a single mum that I was being prepared to be a single mum, I wouldn't have believed them. I wouldn't have believed them. And the reason I say that is simply because looking back on it, even the professional side, and this is me speaking, just, I'm grateful, as I said, I don't know if I said 10 yet, but I'm grateful for the jobs, I'm grateful for my career, I'm grateful for business I'm grateful for the clients, that I spoke with. First people I spoke to was over there at McDonald's. Bless them, they are business owners themselves, they were. Their children the same. They're scripture people because they end up going to church in Stratford. Another person I knew, mentioned in the book, I'm absolutely indebted to. I just saw a picture of someone that looked very similar, and it could possibly be them. So it's literally and abstractly saying, as I was saying, I'm grateful for exactly the opportunities and the people that I have around me, and I'm grateful for you. And even if I don't have you around me right now, the internet can be a fantastic tool just to be able to connect people. So now saying that, as I said, if there's anything that I'm saying that you can take from any of this, it's knowing when to listen to your body. It's understanding that well-being falls under so many different categories.